Are you starting your home search and looking for a property in the country? I'm Tanya Evoy from the Evoy Real Estate team, RE/MAX affiliates. And today I want to talk to you about 6 things that you need to consider if you're going to buy a home in the country. First is the additional inspections that are required. So when you live in the country, you don't have city services such as water and sewer. You have septic systems and wells, and with those come additional responsibility and a little bit of additional knowledge that's required. So we always recommend potential home buyers have a home inspection, a septic inspection, and a well inspection on these types of properties. Additionally, you'll also want to get a water sample. So a water sample can be taken to give you an analysis of many different things, but primarily one of the things that your lender is going to want is a water sample that comes back with 0 coliform and 0 bacteria. So those are the big things that you have to consider when you're planning your inspections, because they can take some time and of course they cost additional money. The next thing is driveway plowing. So obviously we don't have town services, and you will need to get access to your property. So if you live in the country, sometimes you have to look into road maintenance as well. But if you have a country laneway, they're usually a bit longer than the shoveling or the snow blowing that you would do in your property in town. So definitely having somebody for snow removal and road maintenance if you're on a country back road, that's really important. Another is regular water tests. We already talked about water tests, but you want to be checking your water test on a regular basis to make sure that there's no significant evidence of bacteria throughout the year. So at different times of the year, the water table is different, and so certain types of bacteria can show up. And just to make sure that it's safe to drink, we always recommend checking your water every 3 months. You can just take a water test, run the water for a while, and shoot it into your local health unit, and they will test it for you and email you or send you the results by mail. The next is garbage pickup and mail delivery. So when you're in town, you don't think about that, but in the country, they don't always pick your garbage up at the end of the driveway. Sometimes you have to drive it to the dump, and if you drive it to the dump, you have to sort it. So there's a few townships that we sell in where they don't have garbage pickup, and this is required. Also a consideration for a second property if you're buying a recreational or a rental property for Airbnb. If you don't have garbage pickup in your area, then you're dealing with your tenant's garbage. So make sure you look into that as well. And then of course your mail delivery, because typically a mail delivery will come to like a community mailbox, but in town, obviously it comes right to your door. So you want to find out where your community mailbox is, in addition to how are you getting the keys. So there's a lot of confusion around this. This is a whole other video, but you need to call the post office and get your keys for your community mailbox. The next thing is the internet. If you're working from home, which a lot of people are these days, you have to have good internet, and you don't even think about it if you're coming from town into the country. Like, everybody has good internet. That is not the case. Where I live, I'm super grateful because we have good internet, but there's another place that I go to frequently and a member of my family, and they have absolute brutal internet. So it is a pain in the butt when you go there. Make sure you check with the listing agent, or you can even call some of the major service providers to see if they provide good internet service to that area. And then amenities and neighbors. So make sure that you're close to something, as far as if you have to run out to get milk, or if you're okay with not being, make sure you have really good neighbors that you can borrow milk from. So I'm Tanya Evoy with the Evoy Real Estate team. Thank you so much for watching. These are 6 tips on things to consider when you're buying a property in the country. See you soon.